Peppa's Fairy Tale. Once upon a time, Pippa and George were looking at storybooks together. This one has three bears, porridge, and a hungry wolf looking for an old lady to eat, said Peppa. George looked worried. Don't worry, George, added Pippa. There's always a happy ending, Pippa sighed. I wish we live in a fairy story. Pippa, George, called Mommy Pig. It's time to go to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house for lunch. We're going to walk there through the woods, but we want to go on a magical fairy adventure, said Peppa. Maybe if we look hard enough, we might see some magical things on the way, said Daddy Pig. This doesn't feel like a magical fairy tale place, said Peppa. As they walked through the woods, it feels a bit magical to me, said Daddy Pig, looking at the trees around them. Yes, agreed Mommy Pig. This is like the path in a Little Red Riding Hood. I will not be surprised if we bump into the bad big wolf, said Daddy Pig. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Just then Daddy Pig bumped straight into Mr. Wolf. Oh, hello, Mr. Wolf, said Daddy Pig. How are you? Very well, replied Mr. Wolf. I'm just a bit hungry. I'm going to my granny's house for lunch, said Peppa. Are you really? Asked Mr. Wolf. Well, I'll catch you later. Bye. That was just like Little Red Riding Hood, gasped Peppa. Meeting Mr. Wolf in the woods. I'm not sure which way to go now, mumbled Daddy Pig. There's a little cottage over there, said Peppa. Maybe someone inside will know the way. Pippa and her family walked through a rose garden and up to the cottage. Hello, called Daddy Pig, knocking on the door. As Daddy Pig knocked, the door opened all by itself. There's anyone home? Asked Mommy Pig, wondering who would live in a cottage in the middle of the woods. Inside the cottage there were 3 chairs and 3 bowls of porridge. That porridge looked delicious, said Daddy Pig. I wonder whose it is. Whose it is. Hello, Peppa, cried Belinda Bear, spotting her friends. Hello, Belinda, said Peppa. Oh, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bear, said Mommy Pig. Sorry so trouble you, but the door just opened so we came inside. That's quite all right, said Mrs. Bear. It's lovely to see you all. Are you going to stay for lunch, Pippa? Asked Belinda. We're having porridge and it's not too hot, not too cold, but just right, finished Pippa. Hee hee hee. Belinda and Pippa laughed together. We're actually on our way to have lunch at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house, said Mommy Pig. But we got a bit lost. Could you point us in the right direction, please? Mrs. Bear pointed the way, and Peppa and her family set off again. Wow, said Peppa, that was just like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. With a little cottage and a chair and 3 chairs, said Daddy Pig, and 3 bowls of delicious porridge. I may have had just a little spoonful. Daddy, hee hee hee, Peppa giggled. It's like we are in a fairy tale. Pippa, George, Mommy, and Daddy Pig followed the path through the woods to the bottom of a hill. I think I need more porridge to get up this hill, popped Daddy Pig. Don't worry, Daddy, said Peppa. We're going to have lunch soon. When they arrived at the house on the top of the hill, Pippa knocked on the door. Granny, we're here. Everyone was very surprised when the door was opened by Mr. Wolf. Oh, they all gasped. Oh, hello, said Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf said, why are you here? I'm just round for something to eat, replied Mr. Wolf. Granny Pig has made a lovely lunch. Granny Pig poked her head around the door. Hello, everyone, she said. Oh, hello, Granny, said Peppa, a little relieved. We're very hungry after all our walking. Don't worry, Peppa, said Granny Pig. Lunch is ready. When Peppa stepped inside, she saw Wendy Wolf was there too. Hello, Peppa, said Wendy. What have you been doing today? Hello, Wendy, replied Peppa. We've been having a magical adventure in the fairy tale woods. Oh, gasped Wendy. Everyone sat down to eat Granny Pig's delicious lunch. Why was it a magical adventure? Asked Wendy. It was just like Goldilocks and the 3 bears and the little Red Riding Hood, said Peppa. Wow, gasped Wendy. I love fairy story. Everyone loves fairy story. Yum, 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 said Mr. Wolf, tucking in. Everyone loved Granny's Pig lunch. Especially hungry Mr. Wolf. The end. Enjoy, kids. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my story. Bye.